Welcome back to the channel. This video I'm calling The Trench, Your Questions Answered, Volume 1. The original trench video has a lot of comments and questions, and I thought that it would be prudent to make a series of videos addressing some of the more popular questions. I will just answer a couple questions per video because I don't want these videos to get too long. No one wants to come on YouTube and watch some lengthy video, especially with my monotone voice and my stuttering issues. I'm working on that, the ums and ahs. Anyway, if you're not familiar with the original trench video, I will leave a link in the description so that those who are new here can become up to date. This video, I'd like to address some of the legal questions that people have, especially regarding digging in what could easily be perceived as a natural wetland or what have you, and also whether or not it's legal for a neighbor to knowingly have water flow onto the next property and that be okay. Also, with regards to erosion and whatnot. Anyway, before I dug, I had all those same worries and questions. And that's why I went to the county Stormwater Management Department. I called them, and two representatives came out to the site to inspect the site. I raised all those questions with those county officials, and they explained to me that it was legal for the neighbor to have that emergency water flow off the pond, and that once the water was on my property, it was my situation to handle. Also, they gave me approval for the project for digging with regards to anything that might be a concern with the natural condition of the property as I inherited it. So, like I said, before a shovel even hit the ground, the Sevier County Stormwater Management Department came out to inspect the site and gave me approval. The only stipulations they presented was that they didn't want me to get too close to the bank for obvious reasons, and they wanted the trench to meander a bit to help slow the water flow and help prevent erosion. So I hope that that helps clear up some of those questions, because there was a lot of questions about the legalities, and like I said, I shared those concerns, and before we started anything, we brought the county out here to clear up that stuff and to give approval, and also to give suggestions. The neighboring property is that of a rental cabin community. You can see behind me, that's one of those cabins. I don't even know who owns the business. Once the county affirmed that the situation was mine to handle, I didn't even bother trying to find out who owned it or what have you. I just figured it doesn't matter at this point. You know, situation's in my hands, and I did what I thought I had to do to improve the situation on my property. So there you have it. And I hope that helps clear up some of those questions. If there are any more questions on this subject, feel free to comment, and I will reply as soon as I can. So thank you for listening, and stay tuned for more updates and more of these types of videos which address some of the more popular questions about the trench. And if you benefited from this video in any way, appreciate a like. And also consider subscribing and hitting the alert button so that you can get updates on the trench. This spring and summer, I'm going to do an update video on the condition of the trench. So thank you everyone for your interest in this project, and I hope to maybe help a few people along the way. This is not a how-to video, it's just a documentation on how I chose to handle a situation on my property. Alrighty, have a great day, everyone.